You probably hooked that shit up.
Hold up. Ow. I cramped.
Let's go with him.
He craft on camera though. That's good.
All right.
All right, fellas. I'm about to introduce us. What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning into this episode of BreakRoom today, guys. Today we got a very, very, very nice episode for you guys. As you guys know, and as you guys can see, my other half, Darian, not here today due to some, technical issues and personal stuff. But, hopefully today I could do half as good as how his intros are and half as good as he is, and try to, do and make up the space that he's not here for. But thank you for coming.
No, this was fire.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to get on. I thought it'd be like a really good conversation, especially with someone else at this podcast. People could talk. So it was fun, for sure. And I definitely want to get in with Darian.
Yeah, honestly, it sucks that he couldn't be here today.
Yeah, he could definitely have some good insight and shit that,
I definitely add to it.
Nah, he's a sports fan, low key too.
Yeah, I saw him comment a couple stuff
he did.
On
Yeah,
some of our posts that have to do with sports, and I was like, that's
he knows his stuff.
that'd be cool. No, yeah, I definitely want to get in all four of us. That'd be fire.
I feel like
everything.
when you do things by yourself, I had my own channel and all that, and I just stopped doing it because it was just me, and I wasn't as motivated. With doing it with Robert, he pushes me and he motivates me.
I like getting shit done week. If I'm doing something, I want to let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we're getting something out, let's get it out. If we're saying Friday, let's do Friday.
Exactly. You guys took the words out of my mouth.
If there's a date that I want to do, if we're gonna stick to something, let's at least try.
See, but Rob be ghosting me, bro.
No,
I be texting, he be treating me like one of his girls, bro. I be texting him, he be leaving me on delivered.
Text me at 2 a.m. the other night. I'm like, I'm going to sleep.
This was last night. I'll pull up the message.
I'm like, bro, I'm going to sleep.
I was like, yo, what we talking about tomorrow? He was like, we were talking about something music related.
Yeah, how do you guys do topics? Do you guys discuss topics beforehand, or you just let it out during the podcast? Because I feel like
both.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
In the beginning, we did obviously plan ourselves out, a bunch of questions in advance, but as you do more and more, you just pick up the skill of question.
And I feel like introducing topics fresh on a podcast is probably better because you get that initial reaction from everyone.
He just be wanting to jump me, bro.
No.
I don't need to know everything, but a nice general outline that we convey with each other.
I guess I get that.
How many mics is that set up? That's 6, right?
Yeah,
that's
God.
Fire.
I mean, yeah,
that's one reason I mainly got this one because the other one I think you got
4.
Ours does 4 max,
which is
and I
cool.
guess because are you gonna have 6 people?
Exactly.
That's That's a little overkill. Imagine trying to have 6 people all trying to talk.
Today was the first time we've actually did the full 4.
Yeah, we did 4.
And it was dope. Yeah.
I feel 4 is already too many chefs in the kitchen.
It's good.
It's valid, but
low-key is better if the 2 people, I don't know, because the 2 people we know pretty well, it's friends. So it's you're going to be able to talk pretty easily.
Yeah.
If it's 2 guests that don't really
know each other
that. If you don't know them 100% like that.
You mean you two, then me, and then a separate person too?
Yeah, let's say we did that. Someone you don't know too much, but so you can lead the direction. You're going to have it's going to be a 60-40. Here it was 25-25. Everyone was getting their
share there.
Yeah, they were all talking an equal amount. And I feel that could be hard, especially if you're doing 6 and they're all trying to talk over each other. It was all arguing and shit. So it's
yeah, that's the thing. I took the shit to Orlando one time for when I went to some festival.
Festival?
What festival was it?
EDC.
EDC Orlando?
Yeah.
I was going to get tickets to that. But I was
yeah, it was fire. Bro, tickets is only $200.
That's what I said.
Yo, techno concerts or techno festivals are mad cheap.
Not in New York. You go to New York?
Which one was that one? In New York?
Zoo thing?
Yeah, Izu.
Izu. How much was that?
One day was worth the price of 3 days of EDC, bro.
I want to go to EDC Las Vegas in May.
Oh yeah, no, that one's fire.
I do EDC Orlando. I was gonna call, but I did Rolling Loud last year in Miami.
Yeah.
So I was trips like that, we were boys and stuff, it's cool.
It's an experience.
Shit is expensive though. At least if you're coming Airbnbs, rides, that shit could pile up. So if I probably I might next, cause I kind of want to do Coachella.
No, Coachella's tax. I mean, I would only want to see Kanye for that.
That's the I was about to go. I'm yo, Kanye's performing. I gotta go.
Yeah.
But it's I have a feeling it's going to be at Rolling Loud in Miami this year. I just have that
Nah, because I don't think Kanye would do Rolling Loud like that.
I mean, he was just in Cali.
For Future, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Future brought him out. I actually know hella heads that went to that.
For real.
And I was gonna go, and it never worked out.
Kanye doesn't seem like that type of guy. Like for it to like be on like.
I feel like his price.
I mean, it also works out because he had a concert. He had the Drake concert like 2 days before.
I feel like that's why he pulled up though.
That'd be fire. Yeah,
100%.
I feel like if he wasn't in there,
he would have to be in the area type shit.
Yeah, for sure.
and honestly, all the shit that's going down with him right now. Yeah, I don't see him like.
With Kim, yeah.
It's just a lot. He's doing a lot of drama right now.
You
Tragic.
saw Travis had his kid today.
Yeah.
They posted that shit was crazy.
I think his name is Rainy.
Oh, I
word?
didn't even realize they
Nah,
announced it.
nah. I just said it 'cause
Right?
he's troll. Yeah.
Stormy.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I was like, no way. I was like, that sounds like something like they were naming a kid or whatever.
Nah,
Yeah.
facts. The baby was born.
The
Like,
second.
The second, yeah.
Yeah,
Saw that
that's fire. February 2nd, 2022.
Bro, I haven't seen. Bro, Travis went like off the radar though.
I mean, you have to, bro.
Yeah.
He's wearing a
Crazy.
hoodie from the.
I feel like
festival.
people overreacted though.
Yeah, Astro World.
Tweet
Bro,
season.
like yeah, Astro World like killed him.
But I don't think.
That's a
Do you guys think someone could be canceled for real?
like
For that?
For that.
Bro, to be honest, like,
I don't think canceling is like cancel culture is real.
well,
Nah, cause bro, they
Like
forgave the baby after like a month. Like
it's
he's
just,
cool now.
if you do something bad, like people are not gonna like you for like a certain amount of time, and that's like fine.
But people forget.
Yeah, people forget.
Yeah,
People
100%.
definitely forget. Like, I don't think like you're out unless you do like something crazy, like obviously like something criminal or something like that. Obviously, you're gonna like go away. But like for doing like something that's like maybe opinions are like a little shifted on people, like I don't think that's too bad, to be honest. And especially something like that, that's weird. The Astro shit was weird. I don't know. It's weird. Travis.
Nah, yeah, it's weird, but I feel like he's not that's not the first time it's ever happened, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like I was there at Astro World, and I don't
Wait,
feel like
in
Yeah,
Houston.
he was there.
Yeah.
He's wearing a hoodie from the
That's what I-
festival.
yeah. Cop.
Oh shit.
and like that was it was like crazy because I don't think like even if you're up there, I don't know if it can't be all his fault. It definitely has to be like
Can't
fair.
be.
It's like that venue was like not prepared for like what was about to happen, and the thing is like they have the same venue every year, but they increased the amount of people that went like every year. Like they would up it. I think it started up like I could be wrong.
Like the first year was like 50,000.
Yeah, and then they upped it to 60, and then this year was like 75. So it's like the space isn't getting any larger, but the people are.
and it's really more than 75,000.
Yeah, because a lot of
Yeah,
people
yeah.
sneak in.
or
lot
the
of people.
barricades, right?
Yeah.
I saw it. Yeah, as soon as we got there, like they were bringing the barricade, and I was like, "Yo, like yeah, this shit is chalked." But it's like yeah, and the people there in Houston are like I don't know. The vibe in Houston was like a little weird. It was like the people like don't they don't give a fuck. And especially like a Travis concert. It's like everyone's like there to like mosh and shit.
Hey, he's
people
from
like,
Houston.
People are gonna like people are ready to go crazy. Especially the only person they want to really like see is Trav. So it's like they're there and like they're there for him. So it's like whatever goes, like they don't give a fuck.
Damn, that's violent.
And I hate that. Like it's like yeah, it's tough, but like
You're not a rager.
no, because I'm definitely I'm in there for sure. And that's the thing. Like you have to like kind of have like a little bit of knowledge before like going into like
Nah,
Especially a Travis
moshes and
concert.
Yeah,
stuff.
I've seen
Especially,
Travis.
like Astro World concerts.
I think I've been to his when he went on tour. I've seen Travis like 2-3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, like yeah.
You
This
talking
like,
about Prudential?
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, you were there?
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
of course.
2018, bro. Come
Come
on.
on.
That was actually my first concert.
For real?
Yeah. I was
Nah.
barricade.
Nah. Oh, I think I might have been too. I was just on the floor. I was going crazy.
No, yeah.
I had took my shirt off. I was like,
No way.
I was gripping my merch, bro. I was holding that bag.
Astro World merch is crazy.
nah, no cap. He's like one of the people I'd say like I'd give it up to him for merch.
No, yeah, he has like the.
But
best
yeah, this
merch,
hoodie was
hands
tight.
down.
Like this hoodie was like 150
Can I feel it?
retail. I mean the shit that's crazy. The stars. Hold on.
It's on the left side.
Like the star. He did all that. Like
Oh, puff.
yeah, it's crazy.
On the
It's
back.
like that's what
it's
the
fire.
skull is, and then the back. Yeah, they has like the dates and shit, and like red. But
That's fine.
yeah, 150. I don't know. The regular hoodie. This was the most expensive thing there. But the other hoodies he was selling, it was like 100,
Like 90, 100, yeah.
900. But the shirt, I copped the shirt, and it's like really poor. Like the whole thing's like scratched off, like all like the print.
Oh, like you just wore it a lot,
I wore it,
or like
no,
it just came
I
off.
wore it like 3 times, maybe.
Oh,
And it's just like it's coming. It's like ripping away where you could like
yeah.
like, yeah,
it
it's just
wasn't
coming-
like a good. I don't want to say good quality, but
the shirt might be good quality, but whatever like they printed
Like
like,
the
the
print.
letters.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
actual letters is terrible.
the screen printing process.
Yeah, that was ass because like it's like you don't even wear it like twice and that shit's coming off. So and a lot of merch is kind of like that. I've seen like with a lot of people.
That's the reason I don't buy merch like that. To be honest, that's like one big reason why.
Yeah.
Because they don't care if people are in
That's
there
why-
for a quick bug.
I'm
No,
staying
I
away
love
from that.
merch, bro.
And the thing is like some people go to those like Astro World and just they go there for only merch.
Oh, yeah, then
They
they
just
sell it, bro. Nah.
I saw
Not
people
like-
like carry like big ass trash bags like full of
Yeah.
it.
I'm very like I'm very into detail, so I'll be like, no, it's not a good like I'll see it like off rip. I'll be like, nah, it's not that good quality, and designs and like this, you know what I mean?
You could tell by the blinks too, because like if they're Gildan, like they're most likely not going to be as great as like some of the other ones.
Yeah,
exactly. But I think we were talking about something else that we.
Yeah, that's how it be, right? Just starts flowing.
Astroworld canceled. Something about canceled, and then fuck.
Nah, I feel like Jacob was saying
Joe Rogan. It's hard because Joe Rogan and your boy like ideas coming off.
Oh yeah, you
like,
pointed at me and then I remember. I forgot.
You just coordinate ideas. Like people are like you're like to share ideas and stuff before the podcast.
All right, so boom. So my boy, who's not here today, Darian. Like one big reason, like you know how you said like you guys need 2 people really to keep you motivated. I'd say that's like one big thing. Like if we don't upload on Wednesday and we upload on Thursday, I'll be thinking to myself like, damn, man, I let Darian down. Like,
right.
Like I'm not a good partner. Or like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's you don't think for yourself. You think
think for your partner. Yeah,
for sure.
That's like when I would do my shit like. And I would just wouldn't upload. I'd be like, that's whatever. I'll just upload tomorrow. But like now that I have like Robert with me too, it's like damn, like not only am I stalling myself, I'm stalling Robert and like us.
And not even that, like well, obviously that, but like, I would say like the past couple months, I feel like I kind of self-realized I was like in a little bit of a down. I don't want to say depression, but I wasn't feeling myself. You know what I mean?
100%. I agree. Yeah, 100%. I feel like a lot of people go through that.
And like this past like 2 weeks, bro, I've just been like. Not replying to people, like, you know, really ghosts.
Yeah.
And then he like took it upon himself. He's like, bro, don't worry. Like I'm like he did the RSS thing. He did all that like yesterday, and he's like, bro, like don't like. He just keeps sending me screenshots of like every update. Like, oh boom, I look at it. Look how nice it looks now. Boom,
that's fire.
And I'm like, wow, like I'm so grateful to have someone that like picks up the energy when you can't. You know what I mean?
And I like seeing shit like happen. Like I don't know, like. I go back to like our YouTube page and like something will be different. Like our Instagram page, like something will be uploaded and then like it's like the other person doing it. That's cool. Like just to see like other people putting in work as well as like like
no
when y'all are both like working towards like a common goal. I think it's fire. That's why like like a solo podcast would be cool just because you have like you can do whatever you want, but like I think you need help for at least for the start.
Yeah, not for sure.
And then maybe you can transfer over like start your own one.
Trying to break up.
Trying to do. Next week, something like that.
When he moves.
Yeah, apparently, bro.
He might leave Elizabeth.
Yo, I'm trying to get. I don't know.
You finna move to Cali?
No.
Take the podcast with him.
I definitely couldn't move like anytime soon. I mean, I'm probably gonna records for 4 years.
I feel it.
So, what do you guys go to school for? Like majoring type shit?
So I'm doing management right now.
Like business management?
Yeah.
Valid.
I'm currently marketing and sports management.
So, this is actually one of the questions I had. If let's say your podcast one day takes off and you're like in your first or second year or however many years in your dream job, would you leave?
Yeah.
I mean, depends what.
100%.
Depends. Like,
or is this more like a side hobby?
I'd probably keep my job. You know what I'm saying? Like if unless I really couldn't time manage it. You know what I'm saying? But if I went to school for it, I mean, unless this was like booming.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
You're
like how booming? Like, what do you mean booming?
Are we Joe Rogan in it?
No, I don't
like
not yet, but
not yet.
But like we're making like it's comfortable. Like we don't need a second job or anything like that.
You don't need a second job off a podcast. That's ridiculous. Like that's like that.
Like you're starting to see like okay, like
I can do this full time,
or like you see it going somewhere.
Yeah,
like
I'm dropping it. Like I've already told my parents.
But I think at that point, I think you have to be like bigger than just a podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like actually like put out content like regular stuff.
Yeah, but let's say it's like a year, it's like 2 years into your dream job. That's like it could be 5 years from now.
I mean, my dream job personally, like it has nothing to do with my degree.
What's your dream job?
I want to make videos. I want to make content. Like
yeah,
I wanted to do that since high school.
Perfect. Like that's literally what this day and age is about.
Right. It's just very competitive because everybody wants to do it.
Yeah, it's a pretty big market.
But like a lot of people aren't doing this. You know what I'm saying?
What podcasts?
Or like actually doing something.
I've noticed
a lot of people talk about it, but like like to actually get all the equipment, at least to like have something that like, because
it's expensive. A podcast, like starting one and all that. It's money.
Me.
Like, people don't realize it's money, yo.
Like
you're telling me, buddy.
A lot of people,
bro. I literally pay. We were trying to record here every week. That's $50 a week. That's $200 a month. I pay.
Me and him, I met him like don't call it like probably in December for real.
Yeah, like we haven't known each other that long.
December?
Yeah,
This
like,
December.
Like we've talked
Like
for a while, I guess.
like 2 months ago?
2 months ago.
And we started a podcast a month ago.
We started after I met him. It took like a month. He brought it up, the idea, and then I was like, and we did he brought up podcast
I brought it up like in a
On
general, like on Discord.
on a Tuesday probably, and we had everything set up by like
About like
Saturday.
Friday. Yeah.
Friday,
We recorded Saturday and then boom.
We had everything up.
How'd you guys know each other? Because you guys are like I said, not the same
Yeah,
age.
so he goes. Yeah, right. So I know he goes to Rutgers, but that probably has nothing to do with
Yeah,
it.
Rutgers.
So
We just end up having to
Probably
go
just
to
at FJC.
Yeah.
Probably that.
We both have like a common friend,
Yeah.
and like we met through the Discord, and then
We're in Discord like
every day pretty much playing.
Playing what? Video games?
Video
some
games,
stupid
yeah.
shit. Like at night, like we just chill.
Chill
If I have nothing to do,
Discord.
I'll just join. There's like 5 people in there. I'm like, we just chat.
Shit's always moving, jumping.
We just chill.
That's fire.
Nah, yeah, it's lit.
Like if we're having,
I wish I could do that.
like if we're like no one's doing nothing, we just hop on. Like we just talk or like
Yeah.
do something.
Just
'Cause, like,
football, watch
like,
sports.
what the fuck am I doing?
That's true. We haven't even talked about what your podcast is
A
about.
lot of sports talk. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we should talk a little bit about sports. Like,
right.
do you guys also do sports bets?
Not too like heavily, but yeah, that's like kind of where I wanted to start originally.
Yeah, I was about to ask that. 'Cause I remember you guys made a post like sports and sports bets.
Yeah.
Right.
And we kind of like steered away from it because like
Yeah, but like you guys said, you figure it out. Like
as we
emotion.
move. Like we talk about like a little bit every now and then. Like we had a guest the other day, Dame.
Like he's crazy into it.
Like he's actually into like heavily
bets?
into sports betting and like that sports world. So like we talked heavily into sports betting that specific episode. But, like other than that, we like talk some numbers like like the overs and like the spreads and things like that.
Do you guys
For, like,
make any
big
bets?
games.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
heavily.
yeah. I mean,
Heavily.
weekly.
It's kind of, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of addicting. Like you
Alright.
think it's like a video game, but it's just
Yeah.
I've never made a bet before.
some weeks are green and some weeks are not so green.
But is it more?
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's literally just like anything can happen though. You know what I'm saying? Even if
No,
like
yeah.
No, but is it more losses than wins?
No. Thankfully, like I'm like I've made enough to like where I actually have to file it in
at
my
a certain
taxes.
point, I feel like you're definitely gonna lose at first. Because I feel like you're like no one really knows what they're doing at first unless you're like literally following someone.
Now, what I do, like when I started,
Yeah,
like,
I
do
was
a
about
lot
to
of-
ask if you have any advice.
I do a lot of research on like, so I do a lot of basketball bets because there's basketball every day. So I go on Basketball Reference. I search up players. I use StatMuse. There's like a lot of websites that help you decide like what stats and things like that you want to pick.
Yeah.
There's also like cook groups.
Yeah, there's all like a lot of Discord groups.
Like a lot of Discord groups, they really do help you with that. And like
Yeah,
they send you plays, and off of that you can like piggyback off them and like do your own research.
Yeah, like people have
Which
all
really
their
does help.
calls for the day. Like people upload all their calls. Like if you do like stocks or like crypto, like all that
Same
shit.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, like people like put
Same
up
exact stuff.
all their stocks that they're getting into. You just gotta get in, get out whenever you want. So it's like bets. They do the same thing for bets. So it's like I don't know. You can follow them or you can do your own bets. It's like up to you.
I've heard like for sports betting, like to usually pick the play that seems more obvious, kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like don't be the guy that's trying to go for the extravagant win where it's like you put $1 in, you make like 3,000.
I mean, yes and no. Like you, so there's something called parlays and there's something called straights. Straights win you more money, or they win you more often.
more
but
shit
they
has
win
to
you less
line up.
money.
Because a parlay like multiple shit like has to line up in a game. Or,
And then like one
or
thing could
outside
fuck
of a
up
game.
and
Yeah, one
Yeah,
thing fucks up and
it
you're
fucks up
done.
the
Yeah,
whole-
that's it.
Everything.
It's
It
wraps.
fucks up all the bets.
Try again tomorrow.
That's why a single like it's just one thing that you have to pay attention to. So if like it doesn't, then you know. But if it hits, you get the money.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's like more. It's like risk reward. You know what I'm saying?
But there's
More
also
risk, more
things
reward.
like called like round robins and shit like that. So a round robin is, let's say you place it's like 4 legs. A round robin, it'll 3 legs hit and then you get paid for it.
Like you can like take out.
Yeah.
Like let's say like you're on 3 out of 4 and you're waiting on the 4th. You could like dip.
Oh, that's
could,
that's just cashing out.
Yeah, I mean, but
Yeah.
I guess.
what's like the biggest amount you guys have ever cashed out or seen someone cash out?
Seen or
Both.
Twitter?
Both.
Twitter,
Like,
that
if you
shit's
don't wanna-
crazy.
Oh, okay.
Like if you don't want to say your personal
Alright.
gains, like you can say someone.
Oh, I've seen this guy Meezy. Like he's like the biggest like guy.
Yeah,
Meezy.
he's
Everyone
blowing
knows
up.
Meezy.
He's blowing
like,
up,
yeah.
yo. Because his
Bro, he makes like a couple racks a day, just like nothing.
Wow.
But he also bets a couple racks a day. you
no
know,
sports
like,
betting could definitely be profitable, but
don't try to like make it like a job off rip
you gotta make money first.
to like play
Yeah.
with a lot of money. Like if you're going into it trying to make a bunch, you're
like
gonna
it's
lose.
it's not a business, so you shouldn't think of it like that's when you get really, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if you think of it like this is my job, that's when you really start to
It's
downfall.
just like stocks.
Yeah.
I feel like I could compare it. Just like if you're like in like those Robinhood and shits, like
Yeah,
It's hard,
if
bro.
you're trying to day trade every day, you're
Bro,
gonna lose your money,
Like,
bro.
have you tried like day trading and shit?
Nah, cause I know.
No, like you haven't even tried. Like you haven't
Like-
never put money in.
Have you bought crypto?
XRP only,
Okay.
not Bitcoin or Ethereum.
Nothing. No shit coins. Nothing
Bro.
like
No,
that?
like I don't. I'm a disbeliever in Dogecoin.
Yeah.
Like,
That's crazy.
Hey man,
uh,
I guess no. I mean,
Holding
I
strong,
don't know.
bro. Holding strong.
No, I've definitely lost a lot of money, but I've definitely made a lot of money. So it's like, you just gotta like, just don't be. You never want to like commit too hard. You definitely want to like, if something seems too good to be true, you definitely like don't write it out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, like don't get me wrong. Like I said, Dogecoin. Like,
Cause there were some months where that shit was booming.
no, it was.
Oh yeah, before Elon fucked us.
It was, but that's the thing. Like, I was just like, bro, like, once everyone is talking about it, like, everyone thinks they're genius. That's when you know you're too late. Like,
Yeah, that's why I know
yeah.
it's raps, bro.
like I watch a lot of like just old ass investors. Like, you said about like like stock markets, like dudes like Warren Buffett, and they just like they'll have like 4-hour interview.
I'm not doing that shit.
I'll watch like I'll just put it on and like
in the background and shit.
yeah, just like if I'm doing something.
All right.
And like, yo, they're like kind of funny. Like these are old. Like these dudes are like 95, 100
And they're like rich,
billionaires,
like stupid rich.
stupid,
yeah.
stupid,
Like-
uber wealthy. But they're just like they just everything they say is mad wisdom,
No, yeah.
mad like they'll make a joke and it's like, yo, like
That's a smart ass, funny ass joke. Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean, like.
Yeah, I feel you.
Or he'll talk about like a warrior and like a story, and I'm like, wow,
Everything will relate in that. Like something has a point. Something has
Yeah.
like a true deep meaning. It's crazy.
everything. And then like I'm like, yeah, like I'm gonna listen to these guys.
Good talks. TED talks. TED talks are cool.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
or-
Good ones. Some good ones. There are definitely some good ones. No, wait. So how long have you known your partner? So I was gonna say because like I just said like 3 months.
Sophomore
Oh damn.
year.
Sophomore year.
That's like what 5-6 years.
Sophomore year we met each other.
Right.
And like throughout high school we would like have a class together or something. We
Uh-huh.
would talk like we were boys.
Right. I feel you.
But I don't know. I feel like like I said, first me and my other boy did it. Like him
Uh-huh.
and I had been
Right.
talking about it for months.
Right.
But at the time him and I didn't have jobs and we're just like, yo, one day we're gonna make a podcast.
There's a lot of talk. Like,
Yeah, but we didn't have jobs, so like that's all we could do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all you could
You
do.
go hope. You go hope.
Yeah, and then
that happens though.
yeah, facts. But then like the shit happened. Like we got it, and then before we started, like how we talked about like you need someone in the back like checking your shit or
Yeah.
like someone to manage.
Just cause like it's hard.
So we thought of him.
Uh,
Like yo, there's anyone else we both know like that we think could do this is him.
right.
Right.
So we brought him on board. Like yo, like you could manage us or like you know what I mean. Like be our Jamie.
Uh huh.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Jamie.
But and then he like we just kept talking and then eventually my boy fell out
Yeah.
and he just like
You like stepped in.
not even stepped in. Like we really didn't even like it was one of those things like you don't even gotta like
Like he just yeah.
like let's say like the camera just fell, like everyone would know the camera fell, you know, like
Right.
no one to say it. Like
Right.
damn, I just realized like we're 30 minutes in and I never did the intro.
Bro, I'm telling you, it shit just flows.
Yeah,
bro.
but doesn't matter.
If
I'll
you want to
just-
wrap it, if you want to do it in the
H2H.
beginning or something. Like,
yeah,
cut-
nah. After we're done with all this, I'm gonna just make a video separate and
And
then
just cut it in the beginning. Yeah,
All
just
right.
do that.
Yeah.
Because we just kept talking. So
yeah,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean. I like that, like especially also because you guys have a podcast. You guys are probably used to this. With
yeah, you just keep going.
No, yeah, for sure.
But how do you guys get to 2 hours though, bro?
Bro,
Like,
we're 30 minutes in and we just don't even notice.
and you
like-
guys bring on your boys, right? That
Yeah.
usually your guests.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
got-
we did. So
We've done-
we're only 5 episodes in right now,
And
we've done
3
2 solo ones.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do solo ones anymore, at least,
Bro.
because the attention, like the grasp that you have on people is not good.
This shit is ass, bro. When episode 9, it was just me and my boy,
Uh-huh.
and he just had an idea like, yo, it was the New Year's. Let's just make a
I
video.
think I started that one, but I didn't get too deep into it, to be honest.
Bro,
Oh, I did. Yeah. Okay.
It's just like him and I looked at. Oh, once we
Oh.
uploaded it,
Uh-huh.
we were just like, yeah, we're not doing. that
Actually, you
again.
know which one I did? Listen, the stripper one. I think I listened to that one like a good amount.
Oh yeah,
That one was good. I like that one.
that was.
That was funny.
I had been, bro, since the day I even started the podcast. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna get a stripper. Like, yeah, that's like one of my big goals. It's like,
That was tough. That was a good one. I forgot. I don't know which other one I've seen, but I know I remember one day I just like, cause I had like, I'll just be doing work. And I didn't want to have a podcast in, and that's when like I found out about you guys. So I was like putting them on. I know I watched that one, but I don't know which other one. I forgot. But no, I was definitely listening. It's good shit.
thank you.
It's really cool. But Yeah, what's up?
Pretty entertaining. Like, I enjoy it.
And that's the thing. Like, if you're I think the attention or not attention span, but like the grasp or like new listeners is better. Like if you have new guests.
Yeah,
New guests usually like tell people and shit.
And the audience.
And like you'll have like more new people like come in and check out your shit.
That's exactly why I kind of based it around Gus.
Doing guests is like really good because like you definitely get more people.
You get more exposure.
Yeah, the exposure is good
because you get different like industries or like things going on, so different types of people are tuning in,
right.
And then they kind of go into a rabbit hole of like, oh, they got an episode with a stripper or what? They got an episode with a teacher. What?
Yeah, that's tough. Nah, a teacher would be crazy.
That is fire.
A teacher,
getting like a professor.
But you definitely have to find like the right teacher.
Yeah, like the one that you guys had was fire. Like he was dope, and like he had his own podcast and shit like that. So.
I as soon as I thought of it, I'm like, oh yeah, we gotta get this guy. Like I just called him. I'm like, Brody, like
he was down,
bro.
He was 100% down. Like he was like no questions. Like
nah, he called me, and he was just like, bro, like this is kind of crazy. Like no one's ever asked me to do this. Like like you know what I mean?
It must feel good though. Yeah, to like know like
that's what
your students like actually like you type shit.
I think he felt good like that. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things like he didn't say it, but like I know you felt good. Like like I would feel good if someone asked me like, yo, I think you're cool. Like you want to come on my podcast?
As a teacher, because like I mean there are definitely like really cool teachers.
There are dope teachers, yeah.
That like should definitely get more attention for like what the fuck they do. Cause that shit is.
And he didn't hold back type shit.
Oh like, no. Yeah, I was gonna say like, would they have like a problem? Like
I don't know. But
like as a high school teacher, like the public school shit. You saw what happened? Like no.
No,
not talk about that.
Did you?
Not don't know.
Some crazy shit happened with like one of the teachers at like FJC.
At FJC,
they got caught like they were like doing stuff with children and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like fucking the student.
Something like that.
Yeah, like texting them inappropriately and shit, and he got arrested and shit.
Was it a girl teacher?
No,
guy teacher.
Nah, yeah, you can't do that.
Can't what?
Yeah, you can't do that, bro.
Like if it was a girl teacher, it would be different.
Look,
I mean, they would view it differently.
Look,
but
it would definitely go down different.
Yeah.
Respectfully, I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and say like, yo, like I'm not gonna lie. If I were the kid, I would have wanted to fuck. You know what I mean? A high school teacher. Right. That's just like some bucket list shit.
Like a little dream, like type thing. In the back of your head, you're always thinking some shit.
Like damn,
like,
this teacher's
class, like she bad as fuck. Right?
But I'm not saying like I think that's right.
No,
you know what I mean?
No, 100%.
Like I don't
definitely can't do that.
Yeah, nah.
I mean, I think it depends. Like if let's say like you're a senior and you're already 18, like you know what I'm saying, like
that's like the goal.
Like, I'm legal, bro. Like, and I'm still a student. So like, what's up?
Yeah.
But you gotta play it right.
Yeah, you gotta play. You can't get caught.
Literally. Precise. Gotta be precise.
But shorty, like girls, like it was like no, she was like a freshman.
Yeah, she was like 14. It was pretty weird. Yeah.
Nah, yeah, that's too far. That's too far. You can't do that.
And apparently, like his wife found out, and that's like how he got caught.
And
that's ridiculous. Anyways,
that must suck for like her.
But there are really good teachers.
Yeah.
There are good teachers.
There are great teachers.
Enough of this.
Love the school
system. There are some good ones.
Love Elizabeth.
Elizabeth public schools is crazy.
Yeah, just always a scandal, bro. Always a scandal.
What school did you go to? Because I think what school did you go to like before high school?
School 26.
Yeah, that's where I went. Like,
oh, for real?
Yeah, but because like there I kind of remember you, but not really. But I don't know. I went to 26 like all alternate. Bro, honestly, that
I went from 4th grade up.
I was there for like I think I was there since pre-K, and like bro, I think I like that school way more than like any other schools I would have gone to.
26 is different.
26 is real cool. I'm not gonna cop.
Real cool, bro.
No.
And even like, but we had it when it was like going down a little bit.
I was the last year in that building. You know how they transferred?
Oh yeah,
they went to 31.
I was the last year that I like graduated from there, and I think after that like they changed up hella because they started adding like different systems and shit. Like they had like a whole other like teachers come in, teachers move out, so it was like kind of weird.
Yo, didn't you guys like start early?
I would have hated that shit.
Yeah, like a month early. But
so weird.
It is, but we had.
Oh, bro, I fucking used to hate that.
But we stopped though.
Yeah. I don't think we did it for like my like most of middle school to be honest.
I remember when at some point in my middle school they were like, yeah, we're not doing that no more.
Yeah, thank God. That shit was
so
ass.
like, and you guys got out the same time as us. So
yeah.
What was the point?
That used to be the shit that used to. Yeah.
Bro, that shit had.
No, but it was
like when I first, how it's a lottery school.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So like when I had found out about it, I'm like, yo, I'm going to a lottery school. They're like, oh, you start like next week. I'm like, wait, what? Nah, I don't think I want to go no more, bro.
The summers were ass. The summer like at the start for sure. But I was like too little to like. I was like, I was like, whatever.
It's not like,
I don't even feel the difference.
Nah, and one big reason I had switched was because I think 3rd grade, I was like supposed to go to summer school. So right before I started summer school, they were like, "Yo, you got accepted to this new school. Do you want to go?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I'm not going to summer school and I'm transferring."
And you went to summer school anyways, pretty much, bro.
Oh yeah, I did.
Started early as hell, bro.
Yeah, I did actually. Damn.
But honestly, I feel like that contributes to so much like of who you are. Cause I feel like if I would have gone to a different school, I would definitely like not be here.
I think I say that shit. All my boys
That
who I
shit
still
is
talk
crazy.
to,
Yeah.
I tell them the same thing. Like 26 is like different.
Yeah, like I still know, like my boys, like I still we talk like regularly.
Yeah, I still
off from
talk to,
26, and I feel like it's a lot easier in this time because I feel like back in the day, like people that graduated before us and shit, like they didn't really like connect too much, like at least like through social media and shit. Because now like everything's like social media,
Mhm.
Nice.
like
Yeah,
you
for
connect
sure.
with boys. So I feel like it was a lot easier to stick with like your middle school friends. Because I feel like back in the day, like it would not be easy. Like
And you see them every day.
yeah, exactly. So it's like it's just different. But no, 26 was definitely cool.
Did you ever get on the field like that?
For what?
The soccer, the field.
Yeah. For I mean, like what?
Dude,
For
I was
what?
on there
like lunch. Like, did they ever let
I mean,
you use
because
it?
like middle school was, they didn't do. You couldn't go out like during.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I was a little,
No. Yeah, they didn't let it. Like at least in middle school, no, we stayed inside the whole time.
Damn.
but before that, like, when they had started
Yo,
implementing,
that shit was fire.
implement-
what?
when they started implementing that, like a couple, obviously before they started implementing that, before they
Uh-huh.
became like an IB school,
Yo, yeah.
they'd be like, "Yo, go buck wild, buck wild, bro. It's amazing. You
Bro.
it's like you're a little kid having time of your life. You got a soccer field, but it's also a baseball field. And you got a basketball
Nah, that
court.
place was fire, but they never had the rims up.
They took it down.
Yeah, they would always take that shit down. That shit was so ass.
No, they did, but
At least outside. Inside was cool. The gym,
Yeah.
the gym was fire.
gym is valid.
That building was fire.
Nah, yeah, it's just really cool school. I'll give you that. Like,
The teachers, did you have DeMarco or no?
bro, I love DeMarco.
Marco's fire.
He was
Marco's-
gonna be a guest.
bro.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yo, if you ever get him on,
I could.
I'd be down if I could do that because I definitely want to talk to him because we always like he was like Matt extra like he would definitely get involved type shit.
Bro, he's taking me out to lunch.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's
like-
taking me out to like he's got like ice cream. We got like ice cream and shit.
Westfield.
I don't know. No, he would like during the summer. Like he always does like
Yeah.
summer school and shit. So he'd like invite us like after like he had
Bro.
class or something.
Bro,
And, like me and my boys would pull up like just get lunch and shit. Like he always hits us up like Christmas.
everything.
All that shit.
We're probably in the same group chat.
Exactly. Yeah, probably.
Because he be making those big ass group
He
chats.
finally got like a new phone or some shit. He
Oh,
finally
he got an iPhone?
He finally got an iPhone. I remember because he pulled up. I remember seeing that's the last time I ever saw him. He pulled up to like FJC or something for some reason, and he was like, "Yo, guys, got a new phone." He was like touchkey and shit.
Bro, he's
bossed
the
up.
man,
Yeah, the
bro.
The goat. Probably the best teacher I've ever had.
Bro, like I would be in summer school. No, like I'd be in summer school and high school.
Oh, damn.
Uh-huh.
And he was my 7th grade teacher, bro.
And he was
Yeah.
there.
Bro, he would be there teaching, and summer school. I would because I didn't go to school like that, so I would have automatically had to go for like, I think this was my senior year,
Uh-huh.
so I had to go for 2 classes. I mean, he'd just pull me out for like the whole day.
Bro.
He'd come in, mind you, this is like a class. Nobody knows who this man is. He just walks in and he's like, hey, I was like, he pretends he knows the teacher. He's like, hey, man, you remember me? Like, oh, everything's going good. How's the family? And he'd be like, hey, you mind if I borrow that Tommy over there? Like, that guy? And then he'd be like, you know how he's like a charming guy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, no, for sure. He definitely has two sides of him. Like he's like he pulls off very well, for sure.
Nah, for sure.
For sure.
So then he would just take me out, and then he'd like take me to some empty class. He's like, "Fuck, let's go in here. Like, what you want to talk? Like, what you want to do? Like, you want to talk about?" I'm like, "Yo, like this is amazing." Like, I felt like the man.
Nah, but
Imagine
know-
someone comes in, and is like, "Yo, come with me. Like, let's just get out of here." And the
For
teacher's
sure.
like, "Okay, cool."
he definitely has his chill side. But I probably have seen him like the most mad I've ever seen a teacher. Like did he ever like used to like flip out on you guys type shit?
Yeah.
Bro, he used to go crazy sometimes. But that's
He would flip out on, like,
just certain crowds like people
Dumb-
that are just stupid. Yeah, like
he'd freak out over dumb shit.
yeah,
like
dumb
if,
shit. Like if people
fuck-
weren't doing like dumb shit, like basic shit. It was like
Like if you're like let's say he's reading to class,
Mhm.
and then I just keep hitting you like this.
bro, noises, like little noises,
Noises.
like little taps. Yo,
He'd be like, okay, this is what we're not gonna do. Like, okay, you wanna keep doing that? Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. And then he'd
God
take your
damn.
desk and just like take you out.
bro, no, but that's what makes him. It's a goat.
Yeah.
For sure.
Then you're just like, yo, shit, I'm scared. Like, he's about to tweet, but
Nah, for sure.
nah, he's the man, bro.
Definitely,
Love that guy.
Definitely go in the Elizabeth public school system. For sure.
He does that. I seen him recently. He had invited me to some thing in the park.
Uh huh.
Like we're in Eagle Park. He texted me. He's like, "Hey, you wanna come?" I saw Miss Shanahan.
A word?
Oh, Miss Pyres actually.
Miss Powers, yeah. Forgot. Is it still? Yeah. I mean, do they still teach it or no? Do you
Who?
know? Do they still teach there like regularly?
Yeah. Yeah. No, they,
I haven't gone back in like.
I haven't gone back in forever, but it's just on the
So it
same.
would be cool. Like I want to go, but it's
But
like
It's not even the same building.
Yeah, it's
No,
like
yeah.
what am I doing there?
I was gonna do when that's how I found out. I think I pulled up and they were just like, "Yeah, this school's 23. Like, what are you talking about?" And I'm like, "No, wait, what?"
Would you ever want to go back to like your middle school or something? Like,
You guys moved to where I went.
Oh, you went to 31.
Yeah, I went to 31.
Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, it was like the Gifted and Talented or whatever.
I feel though, even though we went to the same school, I feel like our year was the best year.
Oh God!
I definitely thought y'all year was fire, and then the next year was ass.
Yeah, we all knew it. Like we would all say it.
Yeah, the next year was ass. I still to this day like think that class is ass. Like even like all throughout high school, it's like I don't know, it's like a certain mindset or something.
Not even
It's weird.
certain mindset, but like just like little things. Like Miss Pyres used to tell me when I was in her eighth grade class and she taught me.
Oh, they hated that class. Like that lower class, like the class next, like
Below me.
yeah.
Oh yeah, but when she was teaching me, she was like, "Wow, you guys are the last class to be born before 9/11." Like,
Yeah.
I feel old as hell. Like, and then certain teachers would just be like, just little things, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They'd be like, "Wow, like
I don't know what it is, but it's just like
It's
yeah,
like a
but
gap.
but yeah,
It's a gap, you
Yeah,
know what I
It's
mean?
there, bro. It's, yeah.
okay." But I feel like our year was better because like kids from different schools would know each other.
Yo, for real, bro. Yeah.
Like I would definitely. People used to think I used to go to school 31. Like you know what I mean?
The
Like
7 kids all knew each other. 31, 26, all them.
everything, and they'd have events to bring the kids together. Like I don't know if they still do that, but I think that shit is so fire.
Not for sure.
But no, I'm definitely glad to like grow up where I grew up. Cause I think that's like such a crazy like factor of who you are. Cause bro, you born like in the wrong city and like I don't know, you're not doing like.
You guys like the fact that you were born in Elizabeth?
I don't mind it. Like,
Or you
I
would?
definitely
wish
think
you-
it could have been way worse.
You wish you could be born somewhere else? Like
nah,
Not really.
I wouldn't change it.
yeah, I say that all the time. I'm like, yo, Elizabeth is so different.
Even though it's like, is that corny to say? Like, or is it like?
Now there's like
What?
one thing I don't like about it though. Holy, what the fuck? Oh, there it is. So like I did sports in high school, right? I wrestled, and like all the sports, you know how they all have one high school, and we have 6 different high schools.
That's the shit that I don't like.
That shit was
yeah.
kind of whack. Like sports was like it sucked.
And bro, Elizabeth had like 30 different schools.
Yeah,
It's like
and it was like one team for that, like all those schools, and
Kinda
like
whack.
didn't make sense.
Okay, like I know that I have boys from other high schools like around near towns,
Right.
and they all tell me like, bro, I wish I went to Elizabeth. Like, you know
They're,
how
like different high schools.
yeah, because they're just like, bro, we see the same people all our lives. Like we went
Nah,
from
I do
we,
get
we,
that.
we
I do
literally
get that.
went from middle school to high school together.
I guess.
No, yeah, I guess
But
that
to
makes
be
sense.
honest, the thing that fucked me up was I was at 26, and out of all my boys, I was the only one that went to FJC.
True.
Yeah, so that kind of fucked everything up because like
They wanted
like
to keep it going.
yeah, like they didn't
Again.
like not like I think so. I went to FGC. I think one of us went to Hamilton, and the other 2 went to what's the other one?
Edison, AOF.
AOF.
Okay.
So a lot of them went to AOF, and then like a couple Hamilton, and then I was like the only one that went to FGC because like everyone they were making it like FGC like such a big deal that year because it was like they were
The new
transferring the
building.
new building. Like it was like you have to be like hella smart, and like none of them put it as like their first option or whatever. So like all of us got spread out, and like I went to FGC like no friends. Like I didn't know anybody at FGC, and I just like I think the only like things I was kind of like grateful for was like I did volleyball, and like I met like a couple people through there, and that's why I kind of knew some people in high school. But like other than that, like I had no one. I didn't talk to anyone. So like throughout high school, I just like had to like meet new people and shit.
That's dope though. Like
Which-
I would have liked that.
At first, it's like low key a little intimidating, but like
Because
I feel
you're young. Like
yeah.
all you knew growing up was everyone from 26.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, and 26 is low key like a little secluded from like a lot of places.
It's like on the outskirts of the city.
Type shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. But yeah, it's a little hard sometimes.
Facts. Nah, I definitely see your point. But like, so okay, so I have this guy I work with, and he's like 30 years old, and he's from Elizabeth,
Uh-huh.
and he'll tell me, he's like, bro, like, so many people come to Elizabeth. Like, how many people do you guys think live in Elizabeth?
120,000, right?
That's on the census.
On the census.
Bro, you know what he
It's
told
way
me?
more than that.
Think about how many people in Elizabeth are Hispanic.
Yeah.
Immigrants don't even do it. Some people just don't even do the census.
Yeah, you're right. I don't even think I did.
I still live like.
I don't even do that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And he was just like, bro, probably like 200,000.
I believe
crazy.
it.
That's
I
crazy.
believe it.
And he was like, bro, think about all the people paying tax money.
Sounds possible.
Look how many like apartment buildings are being built right by the train station.
Downtown's getting
like that.
gentrified too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely
hella
doing
new
that, yeah.
houses. Like he would tell me, bro, he's like, bro, shit is different. Like it is different, but it's not. And he says like a lot of taxpayers, you know, like so teachers want to work there because it's higher paying than other towns.
Sort of money at.
You get
Yeah.
kids start school at 3 years old. Other towns you gotta wait till 5 years old.
Yeah, I started at
And it's
3.
free.
I started at 3.
And a month early.
Yeah.
And a month early.
Like,
Yeah.
God
nobody
damn, I went through a lot
wants
of
that,
school,
bro.
bro. God damn, I went through a lot of school. That shit was, it's a lot. But, I mean, makes you who you are, so whatever.
Yeah. But I feel like a good place to learn to meet new people is like college.
No,
Oh,
I
for
never
sure.
But
I never went to college.
it's fucked up now. Like, I don't know.
I
It's
mean, the
not
whole
that good
COVID
right now.
thing didn't really help.
Like, you're all online. You can't really talk to anybody.
Yeah, that's when COVID happened. I was low-key kind of like happy.
He
Uh-huh.
was gassed, bro.
I was like, oh yeah, like
He was on hater time.
Yeah.
Man. That is nuts.
If you were going to go to college, where would you have gone?
if I had good grades,
Let's say, like, yeah, you could, other than,
If I-
like, not like Ivy League or nothing.
I mean,
'cause, like,
would
No.
you have wanted to go there?
in Rutgers, New Brunswick,
Rutgers,
My
yeah.
God.
Just
or
because it's
Rutgers,
like,
Newark.
it's just like a hot spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you would know like a lot of people that go to Rutgers.
I would know a lot of
Like, everyone
people.
goes
The
to
thing is-
Rutgers.
You would know a lot of people, but you wouldn't see them.
Yeah, my boys tell me all that. But that's kind of what I like.
Yeah, like you
Like,
know they're there. Like I'll
to-
call them up every now and then. Like, yo,
Right.
you on campus? Like you want a link? Shit like that.
To know people are there, to have the access to them, but
Yeah.
also the chance to meet new people.
Yeah.
That's why I want to move on to like campus, just so I could get like more of
That's a vibe.
The shit is like, yeah, like I could go like, imagine waking up in the summer, you're just like going down the street, like everyone's just like in the
Yeah, in
same
the
type of
summer?
area.
I mean, the summer's pretty dead.
Is it? No, because that's when like
Some people leave, some people
some people
stay.
leave, but some people stay, and that's like I don't know. It could be the summer. I heard like it's not that bad. At least like
For New Brunswick, I would believe that it's good.
Yeah,
Hella kids probably just stay there. And
yeah. Like, it's like it's
I mean,
summer.
I'd been there. You've been there, obviously, right?
Yeah.
I
But
dormed my I dormed the first semester before COVID.
And did you like it?
I loved it.
And you just came back because of COVID.
Yeah, and then I'm moving back out in June, so it's alright.
Honest though, is there really hella bitches or not?
So many
Bitches
bad
are-
bitch. All right, so one of my boys, he's in a frat, and like that's like the biggest blessing ever, bro.
Yeah.
He literally gets me into every fucking party, and it's so fire. And since I know him, I literally stay at his frat house, so I just get drunk as fuck, and I just crash at his place.
Would you join a frat? Is that like your thing or no? Because I don't know if I could commit like that shit. Because like I got other shit going on. You
Yeah,
know
that's
what
the
I'm saying?
thing. Like
And that you have to be like.
my boy had tried to join a frat in Rutgers, Newark, and
Huh.
he was just like, bro, like it really is like a lifestyle. Like
taxes you.
it's a
definitely-
brotherhood.
Right,
Like they'll
for
be like,
sure,
you gotta
yeah.
come to the meeting,
Commitment.
Like, bro, like
It's a lot.
Like
I just want to like show up.
I'm
I
just
kinda
doing
wanna-
like
I
I'm just doing this for the bitches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I
I'm
just want
just
to show up and like be out like
the parties and like
yeah.
No, but being in a frat, it definitely like puts you in the
It'd definitely be cool.
status.
It's definitely a
Nah,
good experience.
you got a stamp for sure.
Nah, 100%. Yeah.
And they like brothers help you out, like, even if you're not too close.
You don't
Just
you,
because you're in,
you don't even gotta know them,
yeah,
bro.
they help you out
like
like crazy.
give you jobs, hella
Exactly.
shit.
So it's like it's pretty beneficial for that.
I've been to Rutgers, Newark to try to party, but like you said, bro, if you don't know a frat or you're not a frat, you're not getting
I
it.
don't really fuck with like the Rutgers Newark parties. I don't.
Oh,
I don't know.
no, Brunswick.
Oh, New Brunswick.
Yeah,
Okay.
fuck.
I mean,
I've been to Newark, but they don't compare.
Nah, yeah, 100%. No. Yeah, New Brunswick different.
Yeah, bro.
yeah, if you don't know frat, like you
right?
don't know where and what party's like good.
You gotta know what's hot.
Oh,
Like I'll go to New Brunswick, it'll be like 8, and like try to post like they post like addresses, addies and stuff, and it's like if you don't know like you could show up to a house and it's like you know.
bro. Unless you got 10 bitches with you, you're not getting
it's
it.
like
You know,
ratios
yeah.
5-5-1 or 4-1. Shit is like.
But like, I get it. I would want the same thing.
yeah, exactly,
100%,
exactly. If you're a frat, like it all makes sense for real.
I was reading this book, right, from this guy named Dan Bilzerian.
I was gonna read that, but because that guy lives like such a crazy life.
Why didn't you want to read it?
I think I watched like all the podcasts he was on though.
Me too.
Yeah, like
That's why I got the book.
I watched them. I watched them on Impulsive. I watched them on. Did he go on Impulsive?
Yeah,
I think so. And then he went on. What other one? Did you know?
He did like others that weren't big, like they would be like smaller podcasts.
I don't know, but I watched like 2 or 3, and yeah, some of the stories
Bro,
are crazy.
the one with Impulsive, I would say wasn't a good interview about the book.
Uh huh.
it was more about like him, like just asking him questions type shit. But like he had another one, or he did another one or two that was really like people who read the book, 2-hour interview, and they really like asked him good shit. And I'm like, damn, like this is a good book. Like,
you bought the book, you read it, and what happened? What were you gonna say?
Yeah, he says in the book when he was in college, he said he started college at 22.
I remember.
It's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, but
you get like the traditional experience.
I remember what he said.
He actually says like it's better you start at 22.
Really?
He was like, look, think about it like this: you start at 22, most likely you probably have more money than all the other guys.
Oh, 100%.
Probably like more. You just got more
developed, more everything.
Yeah, you're more developed, and it's not like high school where that shit doesn't matter. Like, you know what I mean?
Like that money. That money.
Imagine being 18 and like a sophomore. Like you're a like you don't want to say you're a loser, but like
but you don't got a lot of stuff going for yourself, right? Like at that point.
Yeah, but like in college, that shit don't really matter. Like But he would basically say like when he was in a frat, that's why his parties are so crazy. Cause that's when he learned like ratios, everything.
Ratios. Yeah. It was like there'd be like 10 guys, but like 100 girls.
Yeah, and
that's how it works.
And he would be like, bro, you could have been a virgin. You could have been ugliest dude in the room.
If you're in there,
you're ending up with a threesome. Just because eventually the way it works psychology is like girls are just like they just wanna, you know what I mean?
They want something,
or just fight. You know what I mean? Like there's so many girls in the room.
Because girls like that want attention, or like if they're only 10 guys,
like
someone's not getting attention.
Yeah, exactly.
And so that's what he was saying. Like like his parties, at least now, it's like all these girls that he's flying out and shit. It's like they're what do you say? He like everyone they're popping like in their whatever city they're coming from. Like they're the one that's popping.
Yeah.
So.
But it could be a town from nowhere.
Exactly.
Bro.
And they'll pop out thinking they're hot shit, and he will like give them attention, and they like start freaking out because they think like, you know, that's all they know, because all they know is that they're popping wherever they came from, and he's not giving them attention. Like that holds so much weight, and that's a little scary type shit. Like I don't know, that's ridiculous. I don't know if I could ever get like, I don't know.
What like
that mindset is crazy.
It is, but I respect
it.
I respect it in the sense that it's like very thought out. Like it makes sense.
Bro,
like when I heard that, I was like, wow. Like
if that's your goal, yeah, fuck it.
No, he really said he said that he was like, yo, my goal was to fuck as many girls as possible. Like, because he said he never used to get pussy.
Right.
Like he lost his virginity, like at 14 or 15, but it was to a hooker in like Mexico. You know what I mean?
God.
Like the book is crazy.
Nah,
but then after that, he was just like when he was in school, bro, like people used to like make fun of him because of his dad.
Yeah, I remember the story. Someone like snuck in and like the camera, they recorded him or some shit. I remember like hearing about that, and that shit was crazy. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna go into a little bit more just for the podcast, but like basically, so one day back then, people used to watch porn like on
TVs and shit.
Yeah, like with a DVD or some shit.
Yeah.
And he basically put it into the TV, and he's like in his basement. He's just going to town. He's whacking that shit. And then he peeps or he hears like a noise in the bushes, like outside the window, and he catches someone like recording him. So he puts his pants up, and then he's like, "Yo, like did that really just happen? Did someone just record me beating my shit?"
Yeah, sounds like some shit out of like Euphoria or some shit. But
and then boom, 2 minutes later, they knock on the door. And and his mom sees it, and she's like, "Oh, look, your friends are here. Like, you got friends."
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Hey, is Dan here?" And then Dan came to the door, and then they were like, "Look, Dan, like, I forgot how much they wanted, but they wanted hella bread. They were like, "Oh, you gotta give us X amount of money, or we're just gonna put this shit for the whole school to see,
damn,
in front of everyone."
And something happened.
Wait, did he pay it?
No, they didn't get it out. He didn't pay, but something happened.
So I think he had gone to school. And he had just like I don't think he even went to school, or like he left early because he knew like he said like, yo, like my parents have money, like I don't have money, like they're not gonna give me money for this shit, like my dad doesn't give a fuck about this shit, like his dad's, you know what I mean,
right.
Didn't care. And then basically some girl that he didn't even know but had a really big crush on, or like that he was just really cool with, but like he kind of liked or whatever. She saw the dudes playing the video at some gas station, just
that's crazy. That's a little
like
weird.
Like laughing at him, like look at him, like oh, we're about to expose him. And then she just went in there and took that shit, or just like broke the video and just broke that shit. Or then she went into some like trap house and like said some shit to
Which
like
that sounds crazy, unrealistic, but like, imagine like the odds of that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
unreal, bro. And then he's just like, yeah, like I never, like he was so. He said that he used to be so scared, like he never said, and after that he never spoke to her, not even a thank you, not even like. Imagine a girl did all that, bro. I would definitely think in my head like, oh, she likes me, like she's going out her way, like
She just did all that for me, bro. Like what the
to dudes that would like could fuck her up any second. These dudes don't care.
That's ridiculous. Imagine that shit happen now, but that shit wouldn't happen.
I mean, that
now,
shit's in
like,
the cloud,
you
bro.
you upload that shit like this, but who the fuck is like recording you? Like that's
People who want money.
That's back in the day.
not even
shit.
just that, but like, bro, there's always cameras.
That's back in the day type shit. Like I don't know. Yeah, fucking recording someone. Weird.
That couldn't be me, bro. You have to be down bad,
Nah,
or just really hate the guy. Like,
Kind of side.
gotta be on that kind of timing, yo.
It's a crazy side hustle. It's recording.
even if I hated him, like I just wouldn't be able to be at the window, like
just waiting, bro.
not just like watching him do that
Wait, what are you
shit.
doing?
Just like
set the tripod up. Just let it go.
just like
Come back next morning. You have like 8 hours.
No.
Hey,
You're literally
yo.
sat.
Like-
Would you want to have a book like at like 50? Like go back, write a book about your life? Do you think like you'll get to a certain point where you could write a book?
yeah.
Yeah. That's what you got in plan?
Nah, me and my boy Kevin, we always say that because we feel like we've had like
Adventures and shit.
yeah, but like we were very mature for when we were young.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we would see people or know people or go through things that's like
Unordinary.
Like,
or
at
our age.
uncommon.
like
Yeah.
15-year-olds aren't doing this. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's one thing. That's why I say like I really like not that I like Elizabeth, but I appreciate.
Yeah, it's just like a lot of shit. Like there's a lot of shit going down. Like always.
Bro, you have everything in Elizabeth. Like
Yeah.
you got Hispanic people, you got black people, you got white people, you got Jewish people.
Everyone.
We just don't have Asians.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I wish we did though.
And the white population is like
It's pretty small.
it's hard. Yeah, it's not the great.
We're like
Yeah.
predominantly Hispanic though.
Yeah.
Like
I would
really,
say.
like heavily.
Yeah. And then you just got people from like all walks of life. You feel me? Like
No, for sure.
no cap.
Bro, I couldn't imagine going to high school like now. Like starting as a freshman now, like the type of I don't know. It's just different. Like I guess that's always gonna happen.
I've heard that the schools like that's like every high school has an annex building now.
Yeah, dude, I didn't hear that, yo.
Like I have like some still family members that go to like FJC and like it's like
The annex is like at the church in the hills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the old school 22.
something.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, something like that. Like before they became.
Yeah, that's too weird. I don't like it.
That's pretty crazy.
I definitely
Look,
appreciate what we had.
this is all the notes I took from his book.
God.
We were taking.
You still
notes.
reading it? Or you finished
Yeah,
it?
no, I'm on like the last 100 pages because it's like
You read or like Audible? Cause I
Nah.
couldn't read.
I reread if it's like a good book. I don't think I could do Audible because like I'll just get distracted.
I'll get
No doubt.
distracted. Just
I
won't
think
even pay
I
attention.
think I get distracted more if I read. Because if I read, bro, I'm literally like.
I'll be on the same page
You ever
for
get
like
that?
10
Like,
minutes.
you're reading a line and like you'll read the page and like, yo, did I just read that or like did I
Yeah.
just like skim that shit out?
Yeah, I'll be like, yo, did I don't even know what the fuck I just read.
What the fuck did I just
Nah, yeah,
read?
for sure.
You're keeping it along, but like, what am I reading? You know, that's why I can't read.
I never. Okay, so the only two books I really feel like I've read within the last fucking 5 years
Right.
is this the book by the founder of Nike and the one with Dan Bilzerian.
I mean, I've never read a book. I don't think I've never read a book.
Like
Bro.
an actual book.
I don't know the last time I wrote an essay, bro. Let alone write a book. Like
I write essays, but not. But that's
Yeah,
'cause I
but
have to. That's
you
'cause I
have to because of school, yeah.
like I don't think I've done either or. Besides the two books I just said, bro, since I was like a sophomore, not freshman, probably, bro.
Jeez.
Like I'm talking about no,
Just no work done.
not like they just pass me because I was there, or
Right.
they just fuck with me.
The attendance, bro.
Yeah.
Not even, actually, not a lot, not even attendance.
It's all like
I had like 100 absences.
as long as like you're cool with
way.
everybody, like it's fine. So
Yeah,
it's like
Yeah, but the teachers fuck with you, bro. That's literally all you really
Yeah.
needed.
Not
to
for
be
real.
honest.
Like I'd call them on their first name basis. Like, what's up,
God
Jen?
damn.
Like, what's up, like Dan? Like, what you doing today?
Man.
Or like, and they would get personal with me. Like they'd tell me personal shit, bro.
yeah, there are some teachers
Yeah.
that like
Like
they don't have no one to talk to
divorces,
type shit. Yeah, so it's like,
like something happened with my wife cheating on me. Like
all right, so it's their students. That's their outlet.
I'd just be like, bro, like I'm 15.
Like,
Like,
I don't know what to say.
like you know what I mean? That's why I
Yeah,
say
yeah.
like I'd have a book because like I'm 15. Like I'm getting advice from people who are 30, 40. Like,
Right.
and they're telling me like, yeah, bro, like just keep being who you are.
It's crazy.
All right, I'm gonna read you the first lesson I learned from the book.
Alright.
Alcohol and Coke are dick killers. Carbs, potassium, hydration are important, and so is weed for sex.
Yeah.
That's valid.
That's literally
That's so valid.
Bro, you
Alcohol
clip that.
and coke are not good for you.
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta make this a clip like this.
Carbs, potassium, hydration, and weed, stamina.
Damn,
That's
bro,
really
it don't
what
make
is,
sense.
bro. Nah,
Like I'm.
he's spitting, bro.
Like when I read that, I'm like, wait.
That shit adds
that
up.
do make sense, bro.
Like why? Another one. Don't be a beggar. Once a girl says no, take it like a champ and walk off. It'll show pussy isn't power, and she's just gonna want you more.
Facts,
Or
facts.
respect you more.
Yeah, the pull game, bro.
Fucking king over here.
Like, why can't I think of this sooner? Yeah, like fuck.
Yo, I be reading that shit. I be thinking like, yo, like fuck, like this is
Like he got a point, yeah.
This is good shit. Where was
Like-
this at when I was like 12? Fuck.
good ideas and shit. But like when so when he had, I didn't even talk about that. Like when he said start school at 22, it makes me want to start. Like I low key want to go to school. Like I know this might sound crazy, but I low key want to go to school just for the experience and the bitches.
No,
But like I want to go when I'm
I mean, that's a part of it for sure.
22 to 25 when I have a little bit
like
more money.
when you're set and like yeah,
So it's like I'm not going because I depend on this. Like I already got
like yeah.
income, passive income coming in. Like I don't really need this.
Right.
So I'm doing just what I love. Like I pick a thing I want to do.
You want the experience, yeah.
And because I don't want to pick a major. That was like my biggest fear. Like pick a major.
Bro,
and then be
me
like-
too. To
Just
be
be like,
honest, it took me a while. Like I still don't know if I'm like sticking,
You know what I mean? Like
Like
I want to
100%.
be 100%. Like I want to be like, well,
and that was never it for me. Like, I don't know. I don't know if there was like ever a thing that like really like stood out to me like too crazy.
that's
So
why.
like, I actually want to commit to it.
That's why he says also start at 22. You will know more about yourself within the 4 years.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
No, I literally picked my major this semester. Like
So what you do before?
I was just doing a lot of like core business courses.
Oh, and like the
'Cause to be honest,
the
yeah, first 2 years,
requirements.
that's
Yeah,
all you have to
all
do.
the prereqs
All you have to
and
do is
shit.
just requirements and shit.
But like they were like, all right, bro, you got to pick, and I was like, all right, like I kind of know by now. Like,
But I kind
all
of
right.
hate fucking like the school. I kind of hate like doing school because like exams are like so stupid.
I think exams are like the most stupid thing in the world. They're really like your knowledge shouldn't be based off of memorization, because you're never gonna need to memorize things in the real world.
Bro, they're sitting me down, making me take like pre-calc shit that I could like fucking letters and shit. Like I don't even get that shit. Like, and they're making
Like when are you gonna need that in the real
Yeah,
world?
bro.
Like you're gonna have all the tools necessary. Like the internet is
Bro,
literally
I
right
sat-
there
I
with
sat
all
down-
the information you'll
I
ever
sat
need.
down last week. I had like a pre-calc quiz. Bro, it's like because now it's in person. Like I really have to know this shit now. So it's like,
Nah,
He said,
yeah,
now I
that's-
gotta know this.
yo, like I'm fucking lost. Like I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do this semester. But
All my boys tell me that. Like for real, like I've had boys who cried to me, like tell me shit like, bro, like
because of
Like-
school,
yeah,
Not gonna
Bro,
like
grades
COVID
getting your
really
head-
changed everything.
grades get in your head.
nah, it does.
If you actually care about that shit, like grades get in your head.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you like, and this is like, you're taking loans out,
Yeah, bro,
Got
it's a lot of money.
It's
a
the money.
lot of
It's
money.
the money.
pressure from your parents.
Paying my tuition's like 16 grand a year. So it's like,
Is that a lot or not?
Yeah, that's a lot.
I mean, 16 grand
That's a lot.
a year. It's like a lot. Like amount, like 4 years is like
No,
60.
yeah,
that's
a lot.
60
Like,
racks.
Why'd I even
Yeah.
ask that?
That's
Yeah,
60 racks. Like maybe not compared to like some people. Like some people, especially if you go to like a
private
NYU
school or
or
private
NYU,
like
yeah.
private like colleges, like definitely gonna be more like that's
fact-
why I applied to like a lot of colleges, because some colleges will give you like 30 racks, but it'll be 30 racks a year. So it's
Yeah.
like like I don't know, it's not that good. Like you're still paying 30K a year. That's ridiculous.
Nah, that's
fucking
crazy.
ridiculous.
And the
And I
fact
feel-
that it's in state as well.
And they always preach like doing good in high school, like that will like like so we don't have to pay for college, but that's literally bullshit.
That doesn't.
Like
That's
bro,
not at
like
all.
I tried my ass off in high school, maybe not too much like towards the end, because like
But you did a lot.
but I did like pretty good. Like I was getting like I graduated like a 4.3 GPA, like unweighted or weighted, right?
Yeah, waited.
So I graduated with like a 3.8 unweighted, and like it's like isn't like that didn't get me shit really, to be honest. And like colleges don't really care. Like if you're not like top 5, top 10, like you're not really like anything, to be
Yep.
honest.
Damn.
So unless
What about SAT scores? Does that matter?
I think so. I think
I
SATs
never
are
even-
super important.
hella colleges didn't even require it.
I never even took a test.
I think because
Like-
you had the COVID year, that's why.
Yeah, a lot of
Like-
colleges didn't require SATs. So like,
I'm actually hearing that more now though.
yeah,
that-
colleges
co-
are caring less.
They're
Like
steering
they're-
away from that because like COVID started that.
Yeah. So it's like it's all weird. It's all
But,
getting
like,
different.
All right, so like we were like the last, or like our class was like the last non-COVID year, so that was like pretty much like the last
wish, bro.
benchmark for before everything.
Yeah, I remember people like the top 5 kids in my class would be like, "Oh my god, like
Yeah. Like,
SATs," and I'd be like, "Like what? Like
did you
what?"
take your SATs?
Bro, like I'm telling you, like I didn't even go. Like
Yeah, that's crazy.
like bro, I'm telling you, like, I really was just like, I wasn't even a bad kid.
No, I feel you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I knew you. Like, I've known you.
Yeah, no, I've known Jacob for
Yeah.
years.
Word.
Yeah.
But
Fuck.
I don't know. Like, I just didn't care. Like, I would just tell people, like, bro, like, you're, like, in 2 years, you're going to be stressed as fucking college. Don't even know what you want to do.
Word.
Like,
That's really how it is, though.
like, I'm going to just live my life. All right? And let's see who's doing good in 2 years now.
That's scary as fuck.
What, me?
Well, like
Like what I said?
Yeah, no, like not going to like I understand like not going to college like can be like very good. It's just like a lot more risk.
No, it is. But, like I said, bro, like it's not that I read a lot, but I do a lot of like research on like successful people already.
Mm-hmm.
right.
Or like I meet successful people, and like my teacher I had on, he told me, he's like, bro, like, you think I wanted to be a fucking teacher? Like, nah, I just don't go to college, Thomas. Like, you're like, I believe in you. Like, you're mad smart. Like, Mr. DeMarco told me, like, I'm pretty sure he told me the same shit. Like, it's like, you don't need, like, he's like, think about, you know what I mean? The way they would frame it to me is like, bro, you're barely 16 and you're having like adult conversations with me. Like, you don't need this.
Yeah.
School is not meant for some people, to be honest.
And like, but also like, I know that like, I knew that personally. First of all, my grades didn't exist.
Right.
Attendance didn't exist. So off the bat, like by senior year, I already knew like, all right, like
school is not for some. Like school is like,
bro, my teacher would literally tell me like, Thomas, don't even apply. Like don't even apply to school. Like, you're not even gonna keep going. Like, like I know you. Like,
and then you're gonna pay like
We
to
don't
go
wanna,
to
like,
school that
waste,
you're not
like,
going
yeah.
to.
they would just tell me like, bro, if you don't like, they just would tell me like, bro, I already know the type of kid you are. If you don't care, you don't care. Like, it just shows in your face you don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right,
don't
right.
spend your money.
Yeah,
And then I would just meet people like, they tell me like, yo, there's different ways to make money in this world. Like,
for sure.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
like real estate. Like, a lot of people who are really rich, they just own shit.
Yeah.
They don't, like, first you just gotta find something to make you a good amount of money, and then from there invest it into things, and then that's how you keep making more and more and more money.
Yeah, I'm working to get my real estate license like probably like next
So,
year or something like
You wanna
that.
become a broker?
I want to do something, cause like
I had did I started the school, but I didn't keep doing it. But it's not hard. Like, you could do it. The only reason I didn't keep doing it was because like, yeah, you can make a lot of money being a real estate agent and
you
shit.
could also make none.
No, you can make a lot. I mean, you can make none if you're shitty.
Yeah,
If you're the first
you need skills. Like
the first 2-3 years,
it's
you're,
not bullshit. Like,
you're making like 30 to 40, 50K, like
Right,
50K
right.
maybe if you're lucky, but you're really making like 30, 40K maybe.
Right.
But the real money is in like development,
you're right. Flipping shit like
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like being the person to own the shit.
Right.
That's where you really make more money. Or like renting.
yeah, that's what I see a lot of, to be honest, like everywhere, like TikTok, like, and like I feel like that's like bringing a lot of people into that like space.
And like credit, like that's
good credit is important for sure.
yeah, like I know I went to the business school, Academy of Finance,
Uh-huh.
but like it's not like they taught me about credit. Like, I would just be really cool with my teacher, and I'd be like, yo, Ali, like what did you do when you were like this?
Yeah,
And,
it's
like
all, like-
what did you fuck up on?
Right.
And she would tell me like, oh, like, you know, like export, import, like I know, like logistics, trucking, like credit, like just do things like this and you'll make money. Like, you don't gotta go to school.
That's what I'm starting to see. Like, my dad's a truck driver, and he like, it's like crazy, like how much money you could really make for like a certain amount of time. Like, I don't want to get like too crazy, but like just like one trip that I saw him do, like one trip he did, I think he went to like Orlando this past week
That's fine.
on like a trip. So you really have to schedule it out. So you have to like schedule.
Does he own his truck?
Yeah, he has his own LLC or he has his own company.
that
or
does
whatever.
help. Yeah.
Even more if you own like.
Yeah, he had a couple trucks at one point, like just do like having, and he like had people work for him, and that's good, but like I don't
It's
know.
more money you have to use.
Yeah,
like,
it's a, bro, and
maintenance and
it's
stuff.
a lot of money. Like getting
You have
into
to-
like trucking is a lot of
You
money.
need to have a lot of money.
It's a lot of fucking
You
money.
gotta pay
Especially
the
if shit
truck
goes-
drivers and all that.
Especially if shit goes south, like
Yeah.
repairing trucks, diesel, all that shit is like hella bread.
Like, you fuck up I think it's like you fuck up one tire, everything has to get
that's so-
switched.
like
that's-
one
that's
part,
raps, bro.
one anything, yeah, it's hella money. But yeah, but you want to space out, like, so if you're like doing a trip to Orlando, you want to have like a shipment there or a shipment close or and a shipment back, so you could like maximize your profits or whatever. Like you maximize like where you're gonna earn.
Damn.
So, like you're not riding just to like drive.
Mhm.
You're driving with like you're carrying cargo. So to space it out, like in like 4 days, like you can make like 7, 8, 9 racks. To be honest, like,
If you're a worker, bro, you really can make your money, bro.
and that's why I took a lot from my dad because he just grinds, like he doesn't care, like he'll just grind, like he'll grind out like 4 or 5 days, and like it's crazy. Like honestly, it makes good money. Like trucking is not bad.
Nah, no cap. But like I said, like another thing though, like I don't know if I would be a driver because like I don't know, it's hard.
Driving?
It's long hours too.
Long hours, but also just the fact that like
Could be kind of
Just on that road, bro. I mean,
it's just the actual driving. Like I know people who are drivers,
right.
or like I work in a warehouse, so like I'll see trucks come in, and these are people who've been driving mad long. They can't even reverse into the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn. And they'll just be like, usually they do it because the money's good. They're just like, yo, fuck it. Like I'll learn as I do this, but I don't blame it. Money's good. But still, though, you know what I mean? I don't want to. It's not something I just want to do forever.
Nah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
So Jacob, what happened to cutting your hair?
Yeah, look,
Dude, what?
even on this podcast, you can't escape it. What
I
the
literally
fuck?
can't escape it, bro.
What the fuck?
Everywhere I go, bro. Twitter group chats. Hold up. Yo, Twitter group chats, all talking about it. The comments on our Instagram talking about it, yo. All right.
You just shouldn't have made a bet that you can't.
No. Listen. I was supposed to get it Friday. My barber rescheduled on me.
Excuses, yo.
He rescheduled on me. It's Tuesday now.
But didn't you say like you had a job interview too?
I did. All right. Yeah. Okay. I had the job interview with United. I got the job. Right.
United Airlines.
Yeah, United Airlines.
Nice.
It's fire. Free flights.
I was about to say flights.
Free flights, of course.
Are you about to be taking hella trips?
Of course, 100%.
You get free flights.
Free flights. And my parents too.
That's ridiculous.
So all right, so I had the interview on Tuesday, then the haircut was scheduled for Friday. My barber cancels on me, reschedules it for Tuesday, so now it's on Tuesday. I will get it on Tuesday, like 100%.
We'll
What are you getting, straight baldy?
We'll see.
No, not straight baldy, bro. I'll probably get like a 4.
I don't know. I think the Twitter group chat says straight baldy.
Yeah, I think it's like 0, 1. I think a 1.
A 1 is ridiculous work, bro.
I mean, it's close to 4. Like, you know what I mean? It's already there.
Nah. I'm gonna tell them a 4. If it looks all right, I'm gonna be like, all right, 3.
Changing your hair.
And then just keep on going until I'm like, all right, cut it right there. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, yo, if you guys know me, like, I've had long hair, like, pretty much.
I don't know you with short hair.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I've always had long hair. I actually cut my hair once when I first started college. Thankfully, it was, like, right before COVID. So, like, there's, like, 3 photos in existence of me with short hair.
But how short was it?
I'll show you a picture right now.
Like, is it short?
Short. Like, short.
But why'd you cut it then?
It's kind of scary. Yeah.
I wanted to change. And I was just, like, really.
Would you? Have you had that like hairstyle for a while or no?
Yeah, I don't like same thing like him. Like, bro, you're not gonna see me like get a 4. Like, no way.
You never like wanted to get like the fly.
This was, like, the shortest I had it.
Like,
Because a lot of people been getting that.
when was that?
Just get
2019. I look like a fucking kid, bro.
That looks like when
That's not bad,
that looks
though.
like
That's
when
not-
I used to know
that's
you.
not bad,
That's what I'm
though.
saying. Like, this is like middle school me. Like, that's
That's not bad.
Yeah, no, that's not
That's
that
a good
bad.
amount of hair.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Fucking.
no, it doesn't work. It
You got
doesn't
the
work.
buzz.
What up?
Everyone's getting buzzes. Yeah.
Give me a second, one more.
I feel like when I was younger, like don't get me wrong, I'll cut my hair shorter. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But like I said, yeah, you're not gonna see me with a 4 type shit. Like, oh, another thing, like I have like a little bit of a beard now. And
Yeah.
before, I would shave the sides, and like just leave my goatee or whatever. Excuse me. But or just shave everything. But
Right.
bro, I can't shave everything no more.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do it.
You shave everything, you're not what you thought you used to look like.
yeah.
If that makes
look
sense.
You do look weird. 100%. Like
You're just not
Yeah,
yourself,
after you
like-
look yourself. Like you do look
It's
weird.
like, yo, I look like this. Like, come on, bro. And then you just want it to grow back. Like, I'm gonna cut it, but
And you feel that
it's
you-
growing back immediately.
You
You
should-
feel the regret. Like,
Nah,
Usually you could
100%.
grow your beard like your beard grow back fast. Like usually mine it takes like a week.
Yeah, I can't
you
grow.
For me to have something. At least.
I can't grow facial hair.
I'll just shave it like mellow.
Like I usually
'Cause
tell
if I
my
sh-
barber I tell like 2. When I get a haircut, I say like get a 2.
No, I'll say like a 4 or 5, just like a little bit. But like even then, even every time I do it now, I'm like, nah, I feel like I should go up a little bit, like to a 6.
I
or-
guess.
Just because like I don't know, like
Yeah, I started growing my beard like probably like when I first started like doing it, like probably during the pandemic, because that's when I really couldn't I wasn't really like caring about it, so I was like I let it grow.
bro, in the pandemic, bro, I didn't go with
Yo.
I went without a haircut for like 6 months.
I was a wolf.
I had to call my barber.
Everyone
I had to be
was.
like, yo, please come to my house and cut my
That first
hair.
haircut back was crazy.
It felt so refreshing. So refreshing.
First haircut back was crazy.
Yeah, no,
Bro.
first everybody was
Because,
crazy.
dude, everybody was wolfed out, yo.
That's a fact.
That was a crazy time.
I can't believe we really went through COVID. Like, well, we're still kind of going through it, but like,
No,
you know what I
we
mean?
survived the
Well,
worst.
it's not the
crazy, huh?
extreme.
Are
Like,
you, oh, never mind.
I mean, like, countries in Europe, they be going through lockdowns like every so often.
This is
Like,
America's just so like fucked.
my dad, he lives over
Fuck.
in Europe. He lives in Denmark, and like they be having lockdowns and shit like that, where like everything closes down for like a couple weeks, and they just lock it up,
Ridiculous.
and they all work from home and shit like that
It's like us. We don't
to
take
like
that shit
stop
serious.
the spread.
Like, I'm fucking like in the hottest. Like, I'm going to Rolling Loud, and there's like
oh
fucking,
yeah,
and there's like
Nobody
pandemic
cares, bro.
during like they're throwing 3 Rolling Louds a year, and they're during a pandemic. Like, what are we doing?
Dude, that first Rolling Loud, bro.
Like, America doesn't give a
COVID
fuck.
did numbers in Florida. COVID broke
Bro.
records in Florida.
America doesn't
dude.
give a fuck. Like, that's
bro.
that's
EDC when I went to in Florida, that shit, like there's no mask. Like, you know what I mean? That
bro,
shit,
no one.
like that's not a thing.
Yeah.
Look in New York, I saw it a bit.
Nah, I didn't
What,
at
mask?
all.
Yeah,
I mean, are we talking like shiesty,
a
like
couple.
ski mask?
Oh yeah, there was a lot because it's cold here.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of masks because it's cold, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah, nah, no cap.
Especially if you're in Miami, that shit was hot.
Yeah.
And like for New York, if you want to go to a restaurant and like dine in, you need
You
a
need the
vaccine.
you need the
vax.
vaccine.
Same
Right.
thing with Cali.
That's why I ended
Yeah.
up getting vaccinated and shit.
Yeah,
And because school
Yeah.
actually
Oh
requires
yeah,
you.
Rutgers as well. They were
Like,
the
you have
first
to be-
school in Jersey.
You have to
do
get
that.
boosted and everything. I got boosted like last week because I have to.
for real, they make you boost too.
Yeah.
Because because you're not allowed on campus type shit. So
Like I understand that. How do you guys feel? Like, do you guys feel like that's a little bit too?
I think the booster was kind of crazy.
To be
Yeah.
honest, like I don't really mind.
I didn't mind getting vaccinated, but the booster was like a little overkill.
I still haven't
honest.
gotten it. I have to get that.
What
The,
vaccine?
the booster.
Oh, a booster.
Yeah.
So what are they gonna do if you're just like don't get it? They're just gonna like.
You just can't go.
Yeah, you can't get on campus. Like if they find out you don't have it, like I guess
They don't
I
really
know- I
like
don't
do
know
like a
what
check.
they'll do.
When we
Yeah, I was
first
gonna
came
say.
They
back,
don't have to check. Like they don't really check, but if somehow you get caught, like I don't know.
when we first got to campus last semester, you would have to report every single day when you would go into the building, like on the website.
no
you
one
have to
really did that
report.
shit, and they stopped caring.
and just no one did
so
it.
quick. So it's like
Damn.
whatever.
That shit is crazy.
Nah, yeah.
What's up?
I don't know. I finally like had like a moment. I didn't know what to say next
No word.
I'll be like that.
after like an hour and 30 minutes.
I'm telling you, bro, these shits just fly by.
I could have kept going. Like if it, I don't know.
Nah, I just like I had a thought. Like I brain farted right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cut this little segment out. But you have anything to say?
No, not really.
Fuck it.
You're just here for the vibe,
Fuck,
Yeah.
I was gonna. I had a question. I had a question somewhere, but I
right?
forgot.
It's like I have a question, but then we
It's
just
like
keep-
right there, but like we just keep going. And it's like fuck.
It's like,
what
oh.
was I gonna say?
we,
Yeah,
talked,
yeah.
we talked about Dan Bilzerian for like fucking like 20 minutes or some shit.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
That's how it goes.
facts.
Yeah, especially
Is that a Supreme Band-Aid?
if you don't look.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Is that actually Supreme?
Yeah, my cat caught me. Yeah. It's like from like 3 seasons ago.
You said it. Yeah, my cat got me. Yes.
That's ridiculous.
Wait, how much was it? Like the box?
Yeah, the box was like $8. Dude, I got it like
I'd get that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of valid.
I got it for the stickers too, because it came with like not the regular BOGOs, but like I collect like the other stickers that come with it,
Mm-hmm.
and I put them on my door.
Oh, I had a couple I used to have.
What do you think about Supreme? Like Supreme's like everyone's saying like fell off.
Or what do you think of like street clothes?
Prices
that,
are like dropping.
like hype
crazy.
stuff.
At least Supreme, like all that shit's like kind of dying. Like that trend, like
I would say, look,
I think Supreme is, but like shoes are on the rise and shit.
yeah, I feel like shoes, no matter what shoe it is exactly, it'll always like just shoes. The topic in general will always
Right.
keep going up
right.
Sure,
because like
sure.
dunks come and go. Like when I first came to 26 and 4th grade, I used to like have dunks. Like I used to.
Oh yeah, dunks used to be everywhere, bro.
Yeah, and then like they went away.
Right.
Then
Now
they
they're
came
back,
back,
yeah.
and they'll go away. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. But Supreme, really, I'm personally like I used to be a fan of Supreme before this shit was lit. Like
Right.
Like,
That's
I'm
'cause,
ta-
like yeah, you grew up on.
OG.
yeah, like I'm talking about 2014, 15. Like I'm in 8th grade, 7th grade, like just going to New York, and I'm like, whoa, like these kids are. Because the only people who really knew about Supreme were like the lit people, really lit people.
And then Supreme took over for a bit. Like I remember, like all throughout high school, it
Like
was
yes,
crazy. Like
sophomore year, that's when it
Bro,
really kicked off.
like everyone at 11. It was 11, right?
11 a.m. on
Everyone,
Thursdays. Yeah,
everyone,
yeah.
everyone
Bro.
is glued to like their laptops.
I'd take I would be taking my final, midterms, whatever. 10:58. Oh, can I go to the bathroom really bad?
Just get that cut
and
real
then,
quick.
and then everyone would think the same thing as me, but I'd just do it a minute before.
Right.
So
And
they
like,
can't.
they'd all be like, "Fuck!" Like, like he got to ask, and then they would start asking, and then they'd be like, "Why is everyone trying to go to the bathroom?"
Bro. It's ridiculous. Like everyone was on that shit. Like during high school.
Yeah, no cap.
Did you ever cop a BOGO?
BOGO? No,
Damn.
never have.
I caught one.
Oh, you did?
Retail, like manual, not no bots, bro. Like,
You know what I'm saying? That was props.
Yeah.
Like, wait, how?
commendable.
BOGO?
it was a CDG BOGO. It was a split BOGO.
The one that's crumpled up?
Nah, it was a split one. So
Oh, split. Okay.
it wasn't as lit, but yeah, BOGO's a BOGO, bro.
You take what you can get, bro.
Yeah, I took a
Especially-
picture that I sold it, bro.
Especially off
Fuck
that
that.
website. That website is crazy.
Especially manual.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. That was my fastest cop.
How much?
Eight
how much
seconds, bro.
How much did you buy and sell it for?
I bought it for 50. I sold it for 350.
I feel like that used to make you like. I remember when I would not that I was a
That
reseller,
shit's mad hype though.
but like if I were to be, let's say like I would just randomly be in New York and I was in the store, I'd be like, oh, let me just buy this.
It was a quick buck. It was
just because it was like something you looked up to, like
Bro, I would feel like a genius.
exactly.
I'm like, bro, what am I doing in school?
bro, like I can make so much money off it. Like people make so much money off this. Like it's ridiculous.
Nah, for real, you could really make a lot. But now, if you were to sell Supreme, you would have to just buy a lot of it.
Yeah, you need to buy in bulk. Yeah.
Because the
And a lot of
profit is
shit,
small.
Unless it's like BOGOs, like that's like really the only thing that sells now. Like BOGOs itself.
Shit,
Yeah.
At least for Supreme.
Yeah, no, yeah, like Supreme, yeah.
Supreme's on like the decline.
Only thing that sells for Supreme is like the BOGOs, like you said,
Any big collabs?
and the
collabs.
rare stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's like from 2010 or like.
Oh no, yeah, of course, yeah,
obviously,
those, yeah.
But that's
I mean,
like the stuff I buy. Like
yeah.
I don't buy like
You don't buy like any
so
of
you
the
buy
new
resale. Like
releases.
you buy resale
Okay.
expecting it to go up.
yeah, nah, not even like if I just see it, I like it. Like
I got you.
that ski mask, Supreme ski mask. I just had walked into a store and I bought it for retail.
That's dope.
So you cop usually personal?
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
buy.
you don't resell?
Nah, I
I
don't
like that.
resell.
Fire.
I just don't because like if
It's
it's,
kind of like me. Like I don't really like. I never got into like the resale culture. type
but like
shit.
if it's in front of me, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
yeah, unless it's like too easy.
yeah,
if
you
it's
know?
like if it's there, I might as well. You know.
yeah, and I know someone already told me like, yo, I'm looking to buy this. It's like okay, like I'll make the money.
That's what I'm
But
saying. Like you go for every job, but it's like
not even like I just go to the job if I'm gonna buy something. Like I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, like what's dropping?
It's like
Right.
if it's BOGO week, you know, I'm gonna tune in, bro. You know.
Yeah,
the hot weeks for sure.
If it's like Louis V week, I'm gonna cop in, bro. Dude, they need another collab.
they could. The company that owns Supreme now is very well connected.
No, for sure.
Look, I never really answered the question. So I will always love Supreme
Right.
because like I liked it before.
Mhm.
It was hype, so I'm still like it after the hype.
Right.
But I would just say that like I don't know, like you could tell it's a little bit more corporate now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's
Just
how
like,
a lot of shit is looking. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like there are still a lot of brands that are still like hot as fuck right now.
I'm just happy they haven't gone to Zoomies. You know what I mean? Like
Oh.
No,
Like
that'd be crazy.
that's when it's
That's chalked, bro. Call
yeah,
it.
That's when it's
yeah,
over.
Yeah, that's
When
when the love.
when
Like
it
that's
hits
when we
Zoomies,
break
That's
up.
when it does.
That's when it hits Zuby shows. No, that's crazy.
But the company that owns Supreme is this company called VF Corporation, and they own like Timberland, North Face, Vans,
That's why they do those collabs
JanSport. That's why they have
Yeah.
the North Face collab every.
every
So
season.
yeah, you know what I mean.
The Timberlands collab,
They're fire.
the Vans collab, yeah.
Yeah, that's why they always got those. So that's why I applaud. I think that was a good.
Like buy.
That was definitely a good buy.
It's just I like Supreme will like I don't think it will ever rise to like what it was.
Nah,
At least not again.
I
Not
think
not
you gotta
not
give it like a decade.
Because that's when the culture was like really like exploding.
That was like that skater.
It was really in the right moment. It
Yes.
was the right moment, right spot, right moment, like type shit.
Yes and no, because I will say, it's the biggest. Okay, that was the biggest it was ever. Yes,
Right.
That was
Yeah.
the biggest Supreme was ever.
Right.
But like Supreme, I would count it like we talked about, like a stock. Like Supreme started in 1994.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like it started a bunch of skater dudes.
Right.
It dies. It comes back. You know what I mean? It's like I don't want to say a trend, but that's just how clothing, like
Yeah.
Vans.
how it goes.
Like
yeah.
before, you remember that summer? A couple years ago, everyone and their mother had Vans.
yeah,
Everyone and their mother had Vans
You know
and
what blew up? The
Thrasher shirts and like.
and
Thrash.
what's Brody the
Like
designer? The designer got canceled. What's his name? The guy with the storm, the Renge.
Oh, Ian Connor.
Yeah, Ian Connor. Like them shits were going crazy too. all the Revenge X Storms like vans.
All the storm.
Everyone was wearing those shits.
Yeah.
The lightning, yeah.
But it's different because when you create, like, once his image dies, the shoe dies.
Yeah. Like no one really rocks with. Like,
But Vans is a corporation. Like it's not attached to a single entity or a person or whatever.
Right.
Like that's one reason Dan Bilzerian named his company Ignite, and not like Dan.
Dan.
Because that's too attached. Like
Yeah.
if he's trying to sell that company, no one's gonna really buy it.
Yeah.
It's bigger than him, yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Like that's something.
That's
Like,
what you gotta do. No, it's easy. That's such like that'd be such a dumb move.
you would think that, but like there's a lot of people who attach their name to things.
But then that means they're right. Like that means like they're going down with that company.
Imagine we called it Jacob and Rob podcast.
It's interesting.
People do that, and then it's like,
You should like, what if you named it with
Yep.
like your boy, like
Or
that
like,
one out, like you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give you an example. Like,
How did you guys come up with BreakRoom?
Oh yeah,
oh, I had thought of the name.
Yeah,
it's a cool name.
that's fire.
Thank you. I was just in my break room at my old job.
That's how it works. That's how it does it.
I was okay. So I was at a. This is before anyone knew I wanted to have a podcast.
what's
I
up?
was just in a break room.
Let's get deep.
I was, facts. I was in a break room at my old job, and I was just talking to my boys that I worked with,
Right.
and then when their break ended, it was just me in the break room. So they had left after we talked, and then I was just there, and I'm like, damn, like that's mad cool. Like people come to a break room, talk for 30 minutes about everything,
That's the spot. Yeah.
That's
and then they
fire.
dip. That's why our videos, I try not that I don't try, but like we usually do 30 to an hour and a half,
Right.
Yeah,
because it's very, it's very like attainable. Like, oh, I could watch this during my
During
break.
lunch. During
Yeah,
lunch.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could do the same thing,
Right. I got you.
and you might learn something. You might watch a stripper shit, like, oh shit, this shit is crazy.
I might become a stripper now.
So you might like.
Imagine just straight from the break room, like shit. That's not for me.
That's what I eventually like. I like to have a lot of different guests because you never know.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say you want to be.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna. I thought
Oh,
he
I was
was
like,
no,
maybe
no.
I want to strip.
I was like,
I was like, I want to become a
why?
stripper after this.
Nah, but like, okay, so 3 reasons why I also started the podcast was for fun,
Right.
networking.
Right. That's a good one.
You meet a lot of people.
I
Yeah.
definitely want to talk to
Yeah,
people. I'm not
bro.
really like
That
like-
you know.
well on.
Like I said, and also I forgot the third reason I started it, but mainly networking and for fun.
And it might look good as like a on your personal resume type shit. Like knowing that you have something.
Yeah, I think it
Like you're
was-
doing something consistently and like you're committing to something.
and it's because it's a business, like it's an
Right.
actual LLC.
Yeah,
so
right,
like I'm
right.
building something. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
So yeah, basically like I do that, and then there's also I really like that I network because like the world is kind of small, you know, like
Yeah, you
Like,
can get to.
or like I'll tell people I do this, and they're like, "Yo, my boy does XYZ," or like
Right.
the last podcast we did, that I posted was with this producer, and he works in New York, and then he like, bro,
I saw y'all upload that. I didn't get to watch it, but
like
look-
that's like that's another video that I feel like it's no one knows who he is, no one knows nothing about him. Did not get a lot of views, underrated, but I feel like was a good episode,
it's a good ass conversation, right?
bro. Because like he'll like after off the camera type shit, he'll be like, yeah, I record like Busy Banks or like A Boogie or like.
That's fire.
And like he showed me like an unreleased track, and I'm like, wow, like this is really cool. You know what I mean? Like you got access to the things like that.
Yeah.
Like he met ASAP Rocky's little brother.
Oh, that's what that
That's
title there, or whatever. Right?
sick.
I remember seeing the titles. Like he met like hella. He was in the.
You know, you got.
Click,
Yeah,
but yo,
right,
you
shit
got
like
you
that.
got to go with the click.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
But just little shit like that, I'm like, damn, like this is really cool because like not to say he's my best friend or anything, but like
you know him.
I-
Like,
I-
yeah, definitely.
I know, dude. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And you talk to someone for an hour, you get to kind
You
of
get to know them. Yeah.
You start asking questions like, you know, like how, like why'd you do this or how you do that, and it gets kind of like personal.
Word.
All right, guys. Sorry for the little cut and you know, little mishap, technical issues. You know, that happens.
It's all right.
But I just wanted to make this clip to, you know, make the outro for this episode.
Word.
As you can tell, we were talking crazy,
Yeah.
and we probably could have kept on talking for like 10,000 hours.
Oh my, imagine that.
But we talked behind camera, and you know, part 2 coming soon. Wait on it. You know that.
That'd be fire.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
With my other half, Darian. You know,
yeah. I
you
feel
know
like
that shit, twin.
Yeah, I feel like we gotta talk about.
Dude,
I mean, we
that would
gotta
be
talk about-
sick.
Yeah, we gotta get like a 4 full podcast in.
Yeah, nah, for sure. We're gonna get that done.
That'd be fire.
The H2H BR collab.
Oh yeah, we could do it in the studio.
At the stew, bro, and it's done.
H2H HQ.
H2H headquarters, yeah.
H2HQ. What?
Oh.
Nah, I'm capping.
H2H.
I'm capping.
That's a lot. That's a tongue twister.
H2HQ, bro.
Capping, yeah.
H2HQ, that's fire.
But no, yeah. Very good pod. It was fun. It was fun
It
talking.
was mad fun. Thank you for having
It
us
was a good
on.
conversation. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, bro. Like, I really appreciate you
Very
guys for
fire.
coming on. Like,
No, yeah, we're trying to definitely get this in because
It's been in the works for a while.
we gotta
now.
do podcasts with like other people, especially people that are doing the same thing as us. Like, it's,
yeah, and I also just like once I saw you guys had a podcast, I was like, I texted Darren immediately, and I'm like, bro, we gotta just
like he hit us
Yeah,
up.
you guys hit us up
before
before
we
put
even
up-
had anything
Yeah,
out.
like we
Yeah,
had like an
We
Instagram
made our
reel.
first post and it was done.
yeah, just off the strength. I'm like, oh, these are just like there's like people always told me that like, yo, there's no other people doing podcasts in Elizabeth, and I was like, oh well, like off the strength that you're from Elizabeth too, and like
Yeah, to me,
I just want to see other people.
Yeah.
Like this might bring eyeballs. Not saying that I have a crazy fan base, but it might just give eyeballs to
for
someone
sure,
else.
for
To
sure,
be like,
for sure.
oh, I love sports, and have the conversation into network. But,
Right.
but yeah, thank you guys for coming on. I really appreciate it,
Of course.
and thank you for stepping into the break room.